Hey y'all, this is Zachary. Welcome to Burnt Down's Country Kitchen. Today, we're gonna get after Mrs. Burnt Down's favorite breakfast ever. I don't know. She really loves it. I've never really had it. I think I've had a taste of it once, but I'm not really sure. But it is Goetta. If you don't know what that is, you're not from Cincinnati or the South at all. And no, I'm not saying Cincinnati South, but it is borderline South. Anyways, let's get back to the subject. Goetta. Everybody around here loves it. Mrs. Burnt Down asked me to make it, so I'm going to show you all how to do it. It is my first time, so it's going to be a learning process. But a lot of stuff I cook on here is for the first time, so it's all right. We'll get through it together, y'all. Hey, take a second. Like, share, subscribe. Helps me out. Helps me catch that algorithm. That's a great way to support this show. It's a free way to support this show. It costs you nothing. But if you want to help support this show, we have Burnt Down Country Kitchen's 70 must-have recipe cookbook that is out now. It is out on Amazon. This is the proof copy, so you can tell like this is off-centered a little bit. It's just so I can see the mistakes on it that I could fix for y'all, so we all get a good book. And it's got the proof markings here, which says not for sale. That won't have that for your copy at all. Follow the link below. Secure your copy of Burnt Down Country Kitchen's 70 must-have recipes. All right, y'all. That's enough of the business. Let's get to these ingredients. All right, so I got, this will be 8 cups water. Right now it's 4, but it'll become 8. Don't worry. I got my oats. It'll be 3 teaspoons of salt, pinch of pepper, 1 large onion, a pound of ground hamburger, and a pound of sausage. That's enough to get us started, y'all. And of course, we got Burnt Down's cookbook right here. All right, enough of that. Let's get after this food, y'all. We got 4 cups in there. Put another 4 in there. Probably hear my chick Sassy Pants back there chirping. Old Captain Sassy Pants. Okay, so you got the water in there. There's 8 cups. 1 pound hamburger. Go ahead and get your hand in there. Make sure your hands are clean now. Don't be nasty. We're gonna break this up. Now, it's not regular oatmeal. It's pinhead oats. There is a difference. Do not use regular oatmeal, y'all. It will not work out well for you. I promise you that much. Go ahead and break this up. You do not want big pieces. Should have had this open already, huh? Now I got one hand. I got one hand, y'all. One hand. It's all right. I got this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the sausage in there as well. It's breakfast sausage, in case you're wondering. In case I did not say that already. We're just gonna get this mixed up too. Get rid of all the big chunks. Yeah, it's nasty. It'll be all right. All right, I'm gonna turn my heat on. Medium high. Go ahead and get that to a boil, and I'm gonna cut up some onions. All right, so cut the top off. Got the skin off. Now look, you can do this cut for a blooming onion too, which I plan on doing tomorrow for myself. All right, so just do little slices, and the distance you do apart is how big your dices will be. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in a food processor, so. Which you don't have to, but you do want them really, really fine. Now look at this. Look at the magic here. Look at that. You just sit there and separate it off for the blooming onion. But we're not doing that, so it's got to go all back together. WB tomorrow. There we go. Make a mess all over the counter because Why not? Got me a small little food processor here. I didn't feel like getting out the big one. I may have to do it in 2 different ones, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Might be able to get it in there, we think. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play some music for you, if I'm not already, which I probably am, so you don't have to listen to it. All right, make sure you're stirring it a lot. Every 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because I want to get this to a boil. Of course, our meat's starting to brown. That's what we want. That is done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. Look at that. I turn it down to now it's gonna be a simmer. But we got that boil going, so it's nice and hot now. Just gonna remove it real quick, let that cool off a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. Goetta, y'all, or Goetta. How's it, Goetta? Is it Goetta, Mrs. Burnt Down? Goetta? Goetta. Alright, so now I'm gonna add my oatmeal here, my pinhead oatmeal. Make sure you're not using regular oatmeal. Clearly that is a different grain. All right. That stirred in. I'm gonna cook this on a low simmer. I want to say about 45 minutes or so, but like I said, I've never actually made it. So I'm going off what look, I got a famous recipe from a mother-in-law. Shout out, Miss Betty. You're my favorite mother-in-law. Love you to death. I know, I'm your only son-in-law, I know. But, if you don't have a Miss Betty in your life, I'm going to give you a little secret, y'all. The recipe's on the back of the pinhead oatmeal bag. That's where we ended up getting the rest of that, but yep. Love you, Miss Betty, and thank you. Let's see if we can't do you justice making this. All right, now's a good time. Just got all this ready. Just started getting this done. Still got 43 minutes to go probably. So I literally just started this boil. Now's a good time to do 3 teaspoons of salt. It says a pinch of pepper. Here we go. And it says kosher salt, in case you're wondering. Go ahead and give that a stir. Alright, so I'm about halfway through this here. About 20 minutes in or so. I've been stirring it about every 5 minutes. Alright, y'all, we are getting there. Look at that. That's after about 45 minutes. Alright, I'm going to pour this in here. Just going to smooth it out. Get into all the corners. All the nooks and crannies. Go ahead and put this wax paper on it. Put that in the freezer for about 3 hours, or put it in the fridge overnight. All right, y'all, we'll be back when this is done. All right, y'all, it's about done, which means it is that time again. Like, share, subscribe. It does me a lot of good. I tell you it does me a lot of good because it does me a lot of good. I tell you all the time, so. All right, y'all, enough of the business. Let's get to the food. Okay, so when you put this in the fridge or freezer, make sure it's even, or it's gonna be like that. But it turned out really good. So we'll go ahead and cut it. I mean, other than the size discrepancy there. You cut it to whatever size you want. Mrs. Burnt Down's actually in bed because I let this sit overnight to set up. But I was in no hurry. But she actually likes chunks. So we got that for you. Now I'm going to take one of these and actually cut it in half because I don't want a whole one. So I'm going to be doing the taste test. Yes. Go ahead and cut these up a little better here. There we go. That'll do. Alright, y'all, let's do this. Look at that. About done. Dang, a beauty right there. Can you see it? Gotta get us together, right? Come on. Alright. So Mrs. Burnt Down is supposed to do the taste test, but she is sleeping. Here we go. That's actually really good. Man, I didn't know I would like it. I didn't think I'd like it. Man, that's really good. That's really good. Now I see why y'all like it so much in the Cincinnati area and down south. It's quite popular out here. Everybody loves it. So, man, that's pretty good. All right, y'all. I'm surprised. That's a first for me. Never had it. I recommend it. It is really good. So, yeah. It's not that difficult. It's only a few ingredients. Most of the time is it setting up in the fridge, hardening up for you. All right, y'all. That's it. I hope you liked it. Till next time.